Hello again to this new tutorial. Today in this session, we will work with summarize function and I will show you how you can use it and how you can apply it to solving some complex scenario. But today here for education purpose, we're working with simple data and I will show you how you can use this summarize function to handle some problems. To do that, it's working with our example that we have here. So imagine just we want the maximum profit by product. I want the maximum profit by product. Well, let's first try to create in the table and we are adding the product names. Okay. And we want the profit. Here, let's create in here, call it max profit is equal to maximum of profit here. Okay, so let's add in this maximum profit in our table. So as you see with me here, so let's make it more bigger. So here we have the product and we have maximum. But here, if we go to check in the total, is not correct. Okay, it's not the sum of this maximum that we have here. Well, if we go to check this value of 2000, around 2000 here, is for this pay-as-you product. Is not the real total of all the maximum profit by product. Okay, and here to do that, this is or there is the summarize function coming, and for summarize function is return a table. Well, to create it, so let's go to creating a table. Here there is inserts. Insert there is modeling. So a new table. Okay, let's create a table using summarize function. So to do that, just let's name it new table for to summarize function, and we want the reference or table here is financial table, our case. We want to group by what? By product. So here is our product. The next parameter here is the name. Well, let's choose a name here. Let's call it max profit. Okay, comma, and we want the maximum of financial profit. Here there is, we close all this. Okay, so if we go to data modeling or modeling view, we have this new table created, and this table is not connected to principal table. Okay, because here we chosen just few columns and we don't have any key here that we can have provide for us this ability to connect both of tables. For this reason, if we go here to this report view, and if we create in another table, let's copy and paste it again. Here, let's copy and paste table. Here it is here. And if we go to remove those columns and we go to the new table here that we have, we check in the columns here. So we have the product and we have this maximum profit. Now, if we check in, we have much of values, but here in this total, this is the correct one. Now we have the sum of all this profit by product or maximum profit. We have here the total of maximum profit by product here. There is, if we go here, the all table is not correct. Okay, but now it's correct. But the problem that we can fix here, as I tell you before, this new table that's created here in this model view is not connected to principal one. For this reason, the slicers does not will work, or the filters does not will work. If we go to just creating a basic filter here by years or whatever, let's choose in here years. We can add in here and let's choose in, okay, let's go to parameters. We have Sigin. We want just drop down. If we go to apply these filters here, kind of check. If we just 2040, it work for this, but as we look in, if we look in this new table that we created, it's not working. The values is not changed. Okay, so as you see with me here, okay, let's make it more smaller to be clear. Here, if I trace in 2040, the values is changed, but for the right table, the new table that we created based on summarize, is not affected by filters. Well, to handle that, we can just go and return to our formula or our DAX that we're creating here. There he is. Okay, we copy it and we go to creating a new measure. New measure here. Yeah, there is new measure. You pass this DAX. Let's name it again new profit. Okay. And here we add in a new function of SumX as aggregated function. Sorry, we have SumX, yeah, here it is. And here we add in new thing, it's max profit. Max profit that we create, max profit. Yeah, there it is here. And we close the parentheses. Now it's work, and what we can do now is to return to the new measure that we created and add it to this list table, the old one here. And at this time we can check in our license and see if it's work or not. Okay, let's make it here. Okay, sorry. Okay, so we don't have the matches value. Why? Yeah, because we have a filter activated. So let's drop and we go now is correct. So if we check in the total of maximum values or maximum profit that we have by product, now it's correct if we check in and uh now it's affected by filters. If we go to 2040, for example, now we look in this value is changed here. 2040, I want just 2040. It is 2030 now, yeah. So this value is changed now because now it's affected by filter, but here is no. Well, that's how summarize function can help us really to handle some complex phenomena that we kind of face. Uh, okay. Happy learning again and see you in next tutorial. Bye bye and thank you for watching.